All right.
It smells weird.
That is really weird.
Why is it like that? It's not good anymore, but what is it? Yep, it gets worse.
This is going to be for looks.
Okay. Like this.
The cork was wet then.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And it gets worse.
Yeah.
The more it sits in my mouth. It tastes like nail polish remover. Oh, we're gonna have to take a sip though for cheers. Or we could just say cheers and like giggle. I don't want
to just like put it to our mouth.
Yeah. Welcome to Drunk Wine School. I'm Laura.
I'm Ashley.
And we are here to make wine more fun and accessible for everyone. I just spilled wine in my hand and I'm opening my pants.
Today we are going to talk about the different types of sparkling wine that are out there in the world. As we're getting into the holiday season, it's the perfect bottle to bring or just indulging.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Cheers. We're going to start here with the word that everyone hears the most of.
Yes.
If you hear us talk. Champagne. We love champagne, specifically champagne. But you may hear that word thrown around a lot. Yes. But true champagne only comes from champagne in France. So it's a really tiny region. That's the only place in the world you can get it from. Yes. We're aware that there's a company in California, say they have California champagne. We veto you.
Yes, that is
you're bad and we don't like you.
There's a loophole and they're using it. And
it's only there. It's a loophole only for them.
Only for them.
Grandfathered into the loop.
It is not champagne. Stop drinking it.
Yeah. And it's a stupid thing, but it bothers us in the wine industry when you call something that's not champagne. Yeah. No, it sounds stupid, but it means a lot. Yes. Okay, so champagne comes from that region in France very specifically. It is very specifically, again, made because of a second fermentation in the bottle. So once the grapes become wine, the wine ferments again in a second bottle. In the same bottle. Once the grapes become wine, it's put into a bottle to go through a second fermentation with lees and yeast and a little extra sugar so that the yeast have something to eat. And that's where the bubbles come into play. So that's like the main thing about champagne is that the second fermentation is in the bottle.
And that is called the traditional method or the method champenoise.
Methode champenoise.
Yes.
And then the next one, I'm actually glad you got this one because it's like your favorite topic in the world.
Cava?
Crémant.
Oh, come on.
You can do Cava.
I could do either or.
You pick.
Just
Ashley's gonna pick.
So Crémant is, what's great about Crémant is that it's made in the same style of champagne. So it's made with that second fermentation in the bottle, which means you're going to have a lot of that similar characteristics when it comes to that nuttiness, that brioche, those like
so good.
Yummy toasty qualities that you love in champagne. However, it's outside of champagne, so it's either made in Burgundy or the Loire or
like it could be anywhere in
France.
France.
Yes, essentially it could be anywhere in France, but Crémant means that when you see that on a label,
sparkling wine traditional method France, right?
Yes. So
there's no other.
No. Oh. Crémant means tradition method. Means that it's done in the traditional method, the same style as champagne.
I forgot it was bad. Let's go take a sip.
So when you see Crémant on a label, it means that it's made in the same style of champagne. And it could be anywhere in France, but it'll have those similar characteristics. But because it's not made in champagne, it's going to be at a lower price point that is more friendly to the wallet. So you can get quality champagne starting at
40, 50.
Yeah. Mid 30s, high 30s, 40s.
If you trust your wine shop, 35.
Yeah. But if not, you don't want to go below that. You don't want to go to get champagne that's below 30 because it's not going to be good or it's not actually champagne. Crémant, however, you can get in the $20 range. And 15. You can get them low, but they're still great quality. And if you like champagne, it's just a nicer, more affordable way to
luxury.
Yeah.
I like it.
And another sparkling wine made in the same method would be
Cava. Probably heard us mention this a bazillion times.
Yes.
We love Cava. Cava is sparkling wine made in the traditional method, but from Spain.
Yes.
So different grapes, obviously, a whole different situation.
Mhm.
But the second fermentation is done in the same way. So you're getting the same flavor. This is like the best value in the sparkling world,
Yeah,
I think.
definitely.
Like, for example, the wine that we have in these glasses is a $10 bottle of wine at the most.
Yes.
And it's made in the same method as champagne. I mean, granted, it's different because of the climate, and there's a lot of factors that do make it different. And champagne can have vintages, and Cava can have vintages, and all that. But this is the place to go for value. The wines are super refreshing, like so food friendly, and incredibly affordable. Like, don't spend more than $25 on Cava.
No,
because you're getting ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There's
really don't.
fantastic Cava for $15, $20. That's pretty much all I have to say about Cava. I hope you guys understand my passion for it.
But having Cava and Crémant and Champagne go through the same fermentation steps, you get that richness that you like.
And it's so good.
At different price points.
Yeah. So like the wrap up of that traditional method, really what you're getting is like brioche and toast. And you're getting more of a foam situation with the bubbles, like thin, fine bubbles. And they just stick around. Really, they are good, and that's what you should be drinking instead of Prosecco. I'm sorry. Which
some of
eases us in there.
To Prosecco, which is from Italy. Prosecco is always going to be from Italy, northern region of Italy, and it is made in the Crémant or tank method, which instead of having a second fermentation in a bottle, it takes place in a very large tank.
With a whole lot of bottles worth of wine.
Yes, so large tank, once it goes through that second fermentation, that wine is divided up amongst many different bottles. So the flavors are going to be a lot simpler because they're
sometimes even like inject.
Yes.
Like just straight up, some Proseccos you may find like they might just straight up inject bubbles like you would
like
a
soda stream.
Yeah, like a soda stream with wine.
Like a giant soda stream for wine. Don't do that.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, never do that.
Never do that. But that's the texture of the bubbles are very different given the way that it's produced. And so you don't get those same nutty, bready qualities, that like creaminess that you get in champagne. You don't get that in Prosecco because it's essentially a giant vat where bubbles are formed.
Yeah.
And so it's a little more floral. Can come off
fruity
as like fruitier than champagne, and you don't need to spend more than $15. Yeah, and there's this stigma that champagne and sparkling wine has to be only for special occasions.
Lies.
It's not. Like a Tuesday is a special occasion. It says Tuesday and you made it through Monday.
What's the difference between that and a still wine? If you're going to drink a still wine on a Tuesday, just drink a sparkling wine. They have like, here, hold that. They have these little stoppers here. They hold the bubbles in the wine. So you like put it on the top, probably should have left it on the bottle, clamp it down and it holds the bubbles in. These are like under $10. You can get these on Amazon or wherever at your liquor store. Get these if you don't think you're going to drink the whole bottle. So you don't have to think of sparkling wine as I need guests or I need company.
Yeah.
You can have this. This retains a lot of bubbles. I would say it's like 99% effective.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
So yes, drink bubbles all the time.
Yeah. And serve them with all of your food.
Yes.
Like fried food and bubbles.
Fried
or
chicken
fried chicken
and champagne.
So good. Or French fries and champagne. Highbrow, lowbrow.
All food.
Do it up.
Spicy food.
Cheese.
Fried food.
Yeah, like spicy food, Chinese food. So good with champagne or sparkling in gin.
Yeah.
This is like your go-to pairing.
Sparkling wine makes a great gift. Everyone needs it for some reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
You can always use it. You can re-gift it if you really don't like it.
True story.
Yeah. All right then. Well, in and out. That's what you said.
Thanks for tuning in.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Just like some cash right now.
I know. Too cash.
I'm too cash. Too cash.